Okay, that should be better. That should be better. You can hear me now. You can hear me now. Let's start this again. Hello, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudette, your Tarot Fairy Godmother. Here to do the Friday weekly wrap-up. Thank you all so much for being here. And let's get going right away. I do want to remind you, I have my class at the library in downtown West Palm Beach tomorrow, 1 p.m., Saturday, 1 p.m. So we will not be doing the Saturday Psychic Sampler, but if you're local and you want to come to a free 1-hour tarot class at the library tomorrow, 1 p.m., please do so. I'm going to try to hop on here as a pop-up on Sunday to make up for my absence tomorrow. All right, let's get going. Over to Card Camp. So last night, we had a gathering in Serena Fox's lounge for the StaarCon 2024 ticket holders. We're still in the afterglow for 2024 as we're planning 5. And this deck came up in conversation quite significantly. So in honor of that, we are using Wild Unknown Tarot today. And I happened to notice a couple of people reminding us what the collective cards were. Audrey M., thank you so much for being a member for more than 2 years and reminding us. And Mary, thanks for reminding us. Y'all are such good village members. I know there's always going to be at least 2, maybe more. Please keep it up because it's always so good to look at what we got on Monday versus what we're getting on Friday and try to make that comparison. And that's what we're going to do. So, Mary, yours is the first I see. On Monday for the collective, 7 of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. All right. All right. Do y'all know this deck? Do you like this deck? We were talking last night how this deck was the belle of the ball for about a decade, last decade. It was the classiest choice, and it became, someone said last night, it became a whole subculture. And we were comparing it to Light Seers, wondering if Light Seers will sort of also have that same kind of arc, or if it will be more lasting. So, the things we wonder about. All right. Collective cards. We started with 7 of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups, and we end the week with the Mother of Swords reversed, which is the Queen of Swords reversed. Anyone else feel like they're drowning in BS? Anyone else feel like everything is just so much work and it's hard to figure out what the clarity really is? Anyone else feeling this? There's a link to have a reading with me if you are. I mean, seriously, we look at this collective reading. It's what a good time to have a tarot reading. Seriously, this could, and our resident astrologers could probably let us know some things about why we might be feeling this way astrologically. But one way or the other, I feel like if we look at all these cards together, on one hand, it is a recognition that life is not that easy right now for anybody, and that we need to stay grounded and take it in small chunks. But what does the Queen of Swords reversed admonish us? Don't believe your own BS. Don't believe anyone else's BS, and figure out what is BS, because that will make life easier. So let me know what you think about that. Oh my goodness, Ask Zuri, so good to see you. If y'all don't know Zuri, Zuri is one you want to know. Make sure, follow her account on YouTube. Check her out on social. It's so good to see you. It's been way too long. Come to StaarCon. Come to StaarCon. In any capacity, honestly. We'd love to see you. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long and you are missed. Glad you're here. Yes, we do have to catch up. Absolutely. All right. What is it time for now? It is time for readings. I will take these off. Zuri, thank you so much. I miss you. I will take these in the order in which I see them. If it looks like I'm skipping someone, because that can happen, let me know. And let's get going. And if you remember your Monday card, if you were here on Monday and you remember your Monday card, let me know, because again, we like to make that comparison. And Mary, once again, thank you for reminding me of the collective cards. You personally had the Page of Pentacles reversed. And now the Father of Swords, or of course the King of Swords. So I love that it's both court cards, right? And we start with the Page of Pentacles reversed. And I know you've been looking for a job. So I'm like, okay, probably not getting a job this week. But look at you ending the week with the King of Swords. To me, it feels like whatever you did this week, you did the right things. You did good work this week. You did work this week that will help you get to where you're going. Whatever you got going on here, you ended the week so much better. Excuse me, you're just choking me up here. I'm so excited. You ended the week so much better than you started it, right? Mary's like, OMG, that's awesome news, right? You started out feeling upside down, you're right side up. You started feeling like, oh my gosh, I got nothing. Now you have ideas and clarity. You started out as a page and now you're a king. So whatever's going on internally or externally, you are moving forward, and it's important to remember that. All righty, my friends. JD Estrada, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Mary, a lot of healing. That totally makes sense. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. So this is such a good reminder, JD, when you start with the 5 of Pentacles, which is like, do I have what I need? Am I gonna have what I need? Did the boat leave without me? And then the Wheel of Fortune, which is like, no, man, no, everything's fine. Everything comes around. And if you've missed one opportunity, don't worry, another's coming around. If you're feeling kind of left out in the cold, don't worry, good fortune is here. So there's ups and downs this week, but we're certainly ending on a better note than we started. Hey, Lisa Harmon, how are you feeling? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. It is Friday the 13th. It is also Taylor Swift's birthday. So yes, thank you for the reminder of Friday the 13th and reminding everyone to like the video. Really appreciate that. Okay, so you're going through chemo this afternoon. We are sending you so much love. Your card on Monday was the 4 of Cups. Makes sense. But the Ace of Pentacles, this is perfect. You are doing what you need to do for your well-being. That is the important thing. You are doing the correct course. And as hard as it is what you must do, and you're committed to it and you're grounded into it, and that's appropriate. Okay. Hey, Penny, good to see you. A penny for your thoughts. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. All right, we're going to do you and we're going to do V. For you, the Son of Pentacles. So that's like the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like, there's a frustration with the Knight of Pentacles because we feel like he moves slowly. And so this week you may have had some frustration with things moving slowly in your life. But the thing we need to remember as well about the Knight of Pentacles is that he is getting stuff done and he is getting to where he needs to go and he is moving forward. And I think some of that happened for you this week as well. All right, hang on. Card on the floor. Face down so we're not reading it. All right. All right, here we go. For V. Whether or not Kim Kranz, the creator of this deck, intended it or not, the Three of Cups with the three birds, doesn't that remind you of a particular song? Three little birds singing every little thing's going to be all right. And maybe that's just me because I love Bob Marley and you know that's you know that suits me, right? I don't know if that suits you. But don't you love that? I love that. So V, for the week ahead, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's going to be all right. And I mean, is that really true? Of course, there will be things to worry about. There always are in everybody's life. But try to take it light and try to gather the support of your friends and family around you. Remember that you are loved. Remember that you are supported. All right. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. 9 of Wands reversed on Monday. Here we go. You know what, Trey? I'm not going to be upset about this at all. Neither shall you, I hope. This is kind of cool, actually. You started with the 9 of Wands reversed, and I remember talking about, you know, how maybe you weren't taking things so hard. Maybe you were recognizing that there are people here to help you. But now we have the 10 of Wands. So I think it's interesting, you know, kind of going from 9 of Wands to 10 of Wands. But I also know you are working on a fairly ambitious project. And I wonder if you got some good work on that done this week. Or like, okay, so here are some possibilities. 1, you got some good work on your project done. 2, you ended up feeling like the burden was really heavy and feeling kind of alone. And both of those things could be true. So I don't think it was the easiest week, but I'm hoping that it was productive. All right. LP, good to see you. Right, you knew right where I was going with Bob Marley there, didn't you? Catherine Fan, so good to see you. All right, Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Yeah, great afterglow last night. And that is the thing about StaarCon, is you've got your 3-day conference, and then 365 days, we're in the lounges a couple of times a month, doing different things, classes, discussions, whatever. And you can watch the recordings of the sessions and blah, blah, blah. It's a good thing. All right. LP, it is a healing song. It really is. So much of the Marley catalog is for me, I think. Okay. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ivan Morris, good to see you. Barbie Bird, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis, and you are here with us. Good, good, good. All right. It is the wrap up of your 35th year. Your birthday is tomorrow. Wow, so that's your 36th birthday then. Happy, happy birthday. I won't be live tomorrow, but let's give you a birthday card today. And I'll hope to talk more about your birthday maybe on Sunday or Monday. But I hope you have a fabulous time. Happy, happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Barbie Bird. Meaning that your birthday is one day after Taylor Swift's. Why do I find that so good? You know. Whatever. But yeah, that's a fabulous thing. So We will do your Friday card, then we're going to do a birthday card for you. All right. You're also all about your fellow Sagittarius, right? Right? Okay. So you started the week. You know all about, yes, see, there you go. Right, absolutely. I share a birthday with Pablo Picasso, which, I'm also pleased with, I'm okay with that. Okay. Barbie, you started the week with the Knight of Cups reversed and now the Star. What do we want to do with this? Like, there's so much healing here. And it is like we started the week with that Knight of Cups reversed, which is sort of like, okay, what am I going to do about my dating life, my love life? What am I going to do? I got here, I'm here. What am I going to do? And now I think we know what you're going to do. Like, it is all about healing and satisfaction. And I do want to lean into the birthday theme with this card, that going forward, why can't wonderful things be yours? Why can't you have wonderful things? Why not? And this year, allow yourself to not only wish for things, but want things. And know that wonderful things are attainable for you. Like, there is so much here about hope and healing in this card. And I think that's really the energy you want to lean into. Now, for your birthday, a card for the year ahead for you, Barbie. Wow. You get the Ace of Wands. We can't make this up, can we? This is, and it goes right along with that star energy. Although the star is air and this is fire, but air and fire only feed, air feeds fire, right? So it is all about, like, let this year be the year of passion and creativity. Right, your time has come. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I do feel like, in general, 36 is such a good year. I can't speak for men, but for women, 36 can be such a good year because, like, you're still young enough to be young, but you're old enough to know. And so there's a lot of power here, and really lean into that. That's beautiful. It's been a dark 8 years. Interesting, Barbie Bird. For some reason, I vividly remember my mother turning 36, which is weird, right? John threw me. I don't think there's anyone in this room who remembers it, but John threw for me a major, the entire town. I was living in Putnam. We were living in Putnam, Connecticut at the time. And pretty much the entire town turned out for my surprise birthday party for my 36th birthday. And the whole thing was like, can we surprise the psychic? And indeed they did. Indeed they did. Barbie, I was 9 and can't imagine having a kid today, right? Right? Oh, John is the best. He totally is. All right. Anyway, so happy birthday. And, if we catch up on Sunday or Monday, we'll hear how your celebrations went. Do you have anything fun planned? It's on a Saturday. That's kind of cool. All right, Pip, it's good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. For more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. And we're looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. So we're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. And Pam is a member here as well. All right. So, excuse me, for you, Pip, the Mother of Swords or the Queen of Swords. And remember that in its reversal, this was our collective card. So this is so powerful for you that it comes up straight up. What more can I say about it? What I can say about it is I think this week you learned a lot, you figured out a lot, you were good at your communication, and you made wise decisions. And you just want to keep on doing that. Now, for Pamela, such a pretty card. The Lovers. Pam, this week, I think you really figured out some things about how to make all the pieces of your life work together. So very well done. Very well done. And for Pam's daughter, the Seven of Wands, perhaps not the easiest week, but you did a good job standing tall. You did a good job doing what you needed to do. You did a good job not letting other people dissuade you from your path and staying on your true path, getting it done. Well done. Diana Price, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're looking forward to your StaarCon presentation. And Diana says that it's Venus Day. We should make Venus petitions at 3:25 today, Eastern Time. And you started with the Three of Cups reversed. And now the Wheel of Fortune. So how interesting is that? The Wheel of Fortune. So you started with the Three of Cups reversed, ended with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a reminder that a bad mood, something not going well, anything that happened this week or that happens in life that isn't to your liking, wait a minute, the wheel will turn and new things and new possibilities will come. And I think you saw some of that happening in real time this week. Audrey M., it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for reminding us about the collective cards and for using members-only emojis. Following up your Seven of Cups reversed with the Two of Pentacles. So it's like if this were a shopping list, I would understand it. If this were a laundry list of things we're healing from, I would understand it. But it's just so interesting that when we think about the Seven of Cups reversed and the Two of Pentacles, both of them have this thing in common of so what are the things? What's available? How do we work them together? How do we choose? How do we make it all work? And I don't know what area of life this is happening in, or maybe it's life itself in which this is happening. But you're doing it, you're managing it. And I feel like you are at least in a flow that will work for you for a minute. All right. Betty Flesher, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The moon. I just did a TikTok about the moon. I learned something about this card recently, although I don't think it's in regard to you in this moment. But I learned that there are people who associate this card with pregnancy. Not something I learned when I was coming up and not something I'd be inclined to do. I understand why they do it. And I actually think it's not a bad thing. But anyway, if you're interested in that, check out my TikTok. So Betty, I wonder what happened for you psychically this week. I'm making this psychic, and I'm really feeling that this week you may have done a very good reading, or you may have had a dream that was very significant, or in some way may have tapped into truth in a way that moves you forward in terms of understanding how spirit speaks to you and with you. To you and with you. So I'll be interested in hearing feedback on that. Okay. Martha, I like that card. It's pretty. Yeah, this art is really great, isn't it? And Wendy Robus said, no, you did not miss you. You are coming up. We've got Smile Soul 20 and then you. It's so good to see you. And it's good to see Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Justice reversed. Justice reversed. I don't know if this is the bitch at work or some other thing, but there is something going on in your life right now that does not feel good, that feels like you're treated unfairly. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry this is what I'm seeing today. I'm sorry this is what's coming up. It doesn't really offer advice. It just sort of holds space for, well, that really sucks. And I'm so sorry. What advice do you give going forward with that? Pay attention and see what we can do. There is no advice. It's just magic. Let's do the magic, shall we? To sweep away unfairness and bring in fairness. That's what's necessary. Pip, you and me both. All right, Lisa, good to see you. Oh, be still my heart. Be still my heart. That is, so y'all just heard me say that I felt with the moon that Betty had some kind of a psychic breakthrough. I did not use the word breakthrough. I should have, because that was the right word. And Betty says, the technique I used with the box, I think made all the difference. And the box was a technique I taught on Tuesday. I also mentioned it in our in-person tarot meetup. So y'all know what I'm talking about if you were there. So I'm so glad. That makes me so happy. That's why we're here. That's what we do. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yay. Yay. All right. Wendy Robeson, you're here. I'm here. We're all here. Let's do you. It's your turn. Hang on, I'm just scrolling you up here. There you go. All right. Wendy, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you, and thanks for being a moderator. You are here. Yes, I know you are, and I'm glad. You forgot your Monday card. That's okay. Couldn't have been that important. That's what my mother would always say. Forget something. Couldn't have been that important. Speaking of mothers, the Mother of Wands or the Queen of Wands. This is great for you, Wendy. I really feel like this week you were supported in nurturing your spirituality, your creativity, and your sort of sense of well-being and enthusiasm for life, which is not always an easy thing to have. But I feel like you've really been in there, and you've really been letting that cultivate within you, and it's a beautiful thing. And Wendy says, yes, 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 which is what we want to see, especially in winter. That's why I live in Florida. My goodness, yes. Yeah, especially in winter. All righty, who's up next? It's Mixu here. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Well, no, technically you're not a member, but you're a member of our community, and you certainly hold a place in my heart. You had the Empress. Good to see you. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Nine of Wands. A, do you love that depiction of the Nine of Wands? And B, Mixuir, my friend. Starting with the Empress and then the Nine of Wands. And so there's a lot of ways we can go with that. I mean, we know about your mother's difficult journey. We also know about the difficult family stuff you've been dealing with, and this all feels pertinent. But in a way, for this week, in my opinion, Michelle, what I see here is something really more about your own personal journey, your own journey of healing of body, mind, and spirit, how committed to that journey you are, how difficult that journey can be, how that journey was actually difficult this week, and how you're still on it and you're still doing it. And so you must, and so you will. And it will get you somewhere. Right, Wendy, I like this picture. It shows how the climb can be difficult, but it leads to the light. Yeah, exactly. I do love that. Medium that rocks. Good to see you. All right, who is up next? Hey, it's Melissa. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. Melissa has her StaarCon ticket. Do you have yours? All right, you started with the Four of Cups. Lovely. And now we have the Son of Cups reversed, which is like the Knight of Cups reversed. Melissa, I feel like you're just not feeling the love in certain ways. And so maybe this was not the easiest week. Whether that was just stuff you were going through internally or stuff going on out here. I feel like you're not fully emotionally engaged in your life because there are not things in your life that you fully want to emotionally engage with. And that's not to say that you don't have good things in your life. You have plenty of good things in your life and you know it and you're grateful. But the missing pieces are, I think, becoming very apparent. And you want to look at that, not with a sense of loss or lack, but with a sense of hope that as we move into the new year, those things will change. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Six of Pentacles reversed. And now the Daughter of Wands reversed, or the Page of Wands reversed. So what do we want to do with that exactly? I'm going to say overall, probably not the easiest week. And there may have been ways this week that you were really showing up, but you weren't feeling like others were really showing up. Or ways where you were really showing up, but it wasn't like enough or didn't feel like enough. So if there are some frustrations here, and I'm guessing there are, just be patient, give it time. You are doing some big, difficult things. It will take some time to get it done. So just be patient going forward. Oh my goodness, Nalini, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Okay, we're going to do your Monday card, and then we are going to do a card for Lola the dog. Yes, of course. Of course. Okay, your Monday was King of Swords. And now 8 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like, because you're working retail this holiday season, are you not? I feel like you are so over it. That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh my gosh, by this time next year, you need to be out of retail or making a ton more money or something. So just take really good care of yourself. There may be some other things going on in your life too that you're also feeling kind of over. So there's that. Medium that rocks. I am so excited for StaarCon. We all are. Everyone, get your tickets. All right. Remember, you can join us in person or online. Okay. Yeah, there it is, Nalini, for sure. Okay, now we're going to do Lola the dog. I love it that you have a dog named Lola. She's been acting really strange since you got home yesterday and you're really worried about her. Okay, so it may be more than one card. We're going to take a look. I know I don't usually do these sorts of readings on a Friday, but if it's about the well-being of your dog, you can be darn sure I will break format in an instant to look at your dog or your cat. All right, or your pet snake. I would for your pet snake too. All right. You are very welcome, Nalini. Right, Wendy. Pet lovers understand. Well, that's just it. You know, I figure everyone in this room is a pet lover in some way. I don't even have pets, but, you know, that everyone understands, right? And doesn't mind, because there we are. Okay, so what's up with Lola? Okay. Obviously, if you see some signs to take the dog to the vet, by all means, take the dog to the vet. I am wondering this based on what I'm seeing here. It's the holiday season. You're working retail. You mentioned that your schedule this month is crazy. Are you away from home longer or more often than usual? Because I feel like the simple thing is Lola is missing you and feels like you're not where you're supposed to be. And what's up with that? So if your schedule is exactly the same and Lola is missing you like this, you probably do need to go to the vet, because there's something that's making Lola not okay with the normal daily routine. So go to the vet. But if your schedule has indeed been where you're out of the house more often and maybe not always in the same way that Lola is used to, I think that's all it is. What would comfort Lola? You know, I feel like she's feeling less secure than she usually does. And again, if that's just because of your absence, that's fine. But I wonder if she's having some physical pain, because it's not looking like she wants snuggles. You know, that's not what it's looking like. So she may have something going on that's causing her pain, honestly. And it may be exacerbated by anxiety about where you might be when you're not where you're supposed to be, obviously. So again, if it doesn't go away, call the doctor. What she needs right now is as much control as possible, to be able to go out when she wants to go out, to be able to eat when she wants to eat, to be able to like pick and choose where she goes and what she does. And I know like you can't really accommodate that all the time, but right now that's what she wants. So if this doesn't go away in a couple of days, I think you should see a doctor. I'm sorry. Do I think there is something terribly wrong here? Not necessarily. Six of Pentacles, not necessarily. And again, I'm not even sure there's anything physical here. But I do wonder if she has a little bit of pain. So there's that. Oh, Christine, thanks for that feedback. Yeah, patience is the key, man. It is, you know, patience, faith, humor. There are so many things that when we need them the most, they are the hardest to find. My goodness. All right. And keep us posted. We will all send good vibes to Lola the dog. Christina, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. King of Pentacles was how you started the week. That's almost hard to improve on, right? Oh, isn't this interesting? King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So there's a sense of, okay, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. This is what serves me and how I serve others, and this is good. And I'm going to walk the heck away from anything that does not fit into that balance, because I think you have found a good balance in your life that is working. And part of that balance involves we ain't got time. We ain't got time or energy for the things we don't have time or energy for. Oh, isn't that interesting? Christina, the Eight of Cups has been stalking you this week, 4 times this week. Man, it is one of my favorite cards in the deck, to be honest with you. So, if you're getting the 8 of Cups a lot, Christina, are there ways you're feeling abandoned either now or from the past? And what do you have to do to heal from that? But I feel like a lot of this is like, yeah, no, you just keep walking, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. You don't need to concern yourself with certain things that are taking up time and space. Oh, Nalini, here it is. My schedule is going to be much longer starting tomorrow. Maintenance has been in the apartment 3 times in the past week unannounced. Oh, there it is. Oh, they came in yesterday when I wasn't home. She was shaking and hiding, not acting normal. Okay, y'all, we're still on Lola the dog because we're not going to let this rest, right? Did anyone from maintenance do something to her intentionally? No. Maintenance is not coming in and beating up your dog. No, I don't think so. Now, did they do something inadvertent? Did they inadvertently scare her? There were people in the house that she did not welcome. I mean, I think that is part of the issue. Now, when she has a cyst, is that an issue too? I think the cyst is also an issue. Yeah, I think that's a thing. So I think there's a lot of things. But yeah, I think the insecurity came from having maintenance in so much. I don't think they abused her. I just don't think she liked having those people there. And you weren't there to protect her, and she couldn't protect you from them. Where were you when they were there? Yeah. I don't think she likes people in the house that aren't you when you're not there. So that actually makes so much sense to me, and actually has me worried a little less now that you tell me that the maintenance people were there. I think that freaked her out. Okay. Febborn, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Two of Wands reversed. Febborn, I think you're sort of looking towards your future and having a hard time figuring out I think you know what you don't want. And I think you know what you want, but you're not quite sure how to make it happen. And that has you sort of sitting there like, what can I do? What can I not do? What should I do? What should I not do? So I'm not sure this has been like the easiest week for you. But let's turn this around so you can really see possibilities for your life going forward. Candy B, so good to see you. Glad you're here. A wrap-up card for you. 5 of Swords. So this week may not have been the easiest week, or you may have had to do a lot and get a lot done. But one way or the other, my friend, I feel like you rose to the occasion. You fought the battles you had to fight, and I think you did a good job. So not easy, but you did a good job. Lumen, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Your Monday card was the 9 of Pentacles. And now we have those beautiful 3 little birds, but they come up upside down for you. So I feel like overall your week was good, but I think there were some things, maybe especially social things with other people, anxieties about other people going through difficult times, something about other people that is not going exactly the way you would like it to. All right. Revival of Venus, good to see you. Candy, thanks for that feedback. Penny, for your thoughts. Have a good weekend. All right. Revival of Venus. Page of Wands. And I mentioned learning, and that's what you've been doing. Very good. So, and aren't you fortunate to be able to do that? And I just feel like whatever it is you've been learning this week is going to be something you can build on that's going to bring you in such a great direction. I'm very pleased and excited about it. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and a moderator. Here's a wrap-up card for you. The Hanged Man. Teresa, you know, I don't know exactly how this applied to your week, but here's what I'm going to say. There are things that you can do things about, and there are things you can't do anything about. What you can do things, what you can, what you can't, what you can, what you can't. And I think this week you had to be really good at not my circus, not my monkeys, not in my control. This is what I can control. This is what I can't control. And I think that's the right energy. But the fact that this comes up makes me think it might have been a difficult week. All right, Joyous Ocean, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Joyous Ocean is Dion C. Monsanto. We will look forward to dancing with her at StaarCon 5. Okay, you got 10 of Cups reversed. And now the Tower reversed. Like, you know, I feel like you've had some things that could have been worse, and you've had some things that could have been better, right? Like when we look at this week, some things could have been worse, some things could have been better. It's a lot to navigate. It is a lot to navigate. Yes, Wendy, Dion will be leading us in West African dance. Yeah. Yes, we always do something a little bit dancey at StaarCon. So yeah, oh gosh, we've got dance, we've got yoga, we've got everything. You need to be here. That's pretty much the point. You need to come to StaarCon. All right. So Dion, Joyous Ocean, Tower reversed. Just understand that it is a lot, and make sure you're doing really good self-care and holding space for yourself as you hold space for everyone else. Now, Jada started the week with the 3 of Wands, but now the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And I think, like, you know, what is that? Jada is doing so well despite the generational trauma. I mean, really, like, how else would you read that? I also wonder if Jada's planning to be away from home for a while and if she's having some mixed feelings about that. All right. Who is next? Hey, Joy Isles, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. A Friday card for you? Most certainly, yes. The Star, can't go wrong with that. Whatever you did this week, it was about healing. It was about hope. It was about recognizing that you deserve good things and figuring out what you have to do to make that happen. Very well done. I'm mixing up my cards in a weird way. Okay, that's better. That was better. And by weird, I mean going in wrong directions. That's really the only weird way to mix the cards, right? Oh, Febborn, I'm so glad you're going to a party this evening. That is wonderful. Wonderful. All right. LP, so good to see you. Glad you're here. You get the 10 of Pentacles upright. And I think this week you found a way to either ground into family, friends, career, ancestors, whatever it is, to find some grounding, to feel safe, and to recognize that good things can be yours going forward. So there's something here that is very, very positive for you. Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going, oh, very good. I'm glad that's accurate, LP. That's good. Okay, so we're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. And of course, Karen is a member here and a StaarCon 5 presenter. Okay, here we go. Christina, Monday was the 8 of Pentacles reversed for me. And now the Hanged Man reversed, because like you're like graduating and taking exams and doing all the stuff. Like you are, not only are we wrapping up the week, you're wrapping up your education. And I realize education is ongoing, but you know what I mean. And this is really good and it's successful and it's perfect. Now for Karen, the King of Swords reversed. Karen, I'll be right with you. Makes you air. 9 of Wands makes total sense. This week has been about processing. First session with a new therapist, too. Fabulous. So good. Okay, good to see you. All right, Karen. Karen started with the King of Swords reversed, and now the Daughter of Swords. So I wonder, with the King and the Daughter, which would be like the Page, I wonder if there's been family stuff around communication, where maybe communication is not going the way it should. Maybe we need to have some communication. So maybe there were some communication issues this week, probably at home, but maybe at work as well. You, as the Daughter of Swords, you are able to facilitate the conversation, but I think you're tired of having it always be you. Page of Wands for Kim. Oh, and graduation is in 3 hours. Oh my gosh. So you are literally graduating today. Everyone say a huge congratulations to Christina R. We've been on this journey with her. It has been a long, long journey. I am so glad that you are walking today. Oh my goodness gracious. That is fabulous. And then makes sense with that Hanged Man reversed. So good. Now, for your sister Kim, Page of Wands is how we started. 10 of Swords is how we're ending. So I feel like, so we started with the Page of Wands. We're ending with the 10 of Swords. So we're trying to figure things out. We're trying to find a way, but there's a lot that's heavy and there's a lot that needs to be figured out. And that feels like a lot. Take your time with it. That's the key. All right, Zuri, I'm seeing you. I didn't see you ask for a card, but I'm going to give you one. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm doing you. So for Zuri, King of Cups. I think this week you did a good job showing up for others in a very loving way and being a good leader. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. Three of Swords. So Martha, I feel like this has been a hard week. I don't know if that's because of things that are happening or things going on within you, but you are definitely dealing with some pain and some heartache, either your own or someone else's or both. And so the key is to hold space for healing, to be clear about what's going on, and to do what you need to do to facilitate healing for yourself and others. Jackie Masters, it's so good to see you. It was so great to see you in the lounge last night. Thanks for being there. What are you doing for StaarCon 5? Are you coming in person for StaarCon 5, Jackie? We would love to see you. I have something for you that I still haven't put in the mail. Do I hang on to it and give it to you, or do I mail it? That's what I need to know. I know I should have mailed it a long time ago. Okay, Jackie. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started the week with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And now we have the 6 of Pentacles. So I love that. I don't know if you saw this happen this week or if this is just the energy moving to support you going forward. But if you start with the Knight of Pentacles reversed and then you end up with the 6 of Pentacles, we see improvement. Improvement with collaboration, improvement with the flow of resources and money, improvement with opportunity. and that's good. Jackie, I'm coming, but I'm working this out. Okay, I'm glad you're coming. That makes me very happy. I'll hang on to your package. That sounded vaguely obscene. I will retain possession of that which I have to give to you and give to you safely for its travel home. All right, here we go. All right, who's up next? It is Sophia E. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, here's another. No, it's not. It's a 7 of Cups. Is that right? I don't know this deck very well. Yeah, it is. That is correct. It's the 7 of Cups. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Trying to think about the 7 of Cups. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Okay. So, Sophia E., this week may have been a little bit confusing. You just saw I was pretty confused. No, seriously. This week may have been confusing. The thing you need to know is you have options. You have options. You have choices. You have possibilities. Don't get too much in your head about it. Don't overthink. Trust yourself to make good choices. Catherine Fan, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Daughter of Pentacles. So that's like the Page of Pentacles. So Catherine, were you looking for a new job? Because like this is the kind of card that makes me think about a new job. It really, really does. Oh, and Jackie says energy has been moving. Yeah, it really does seem so. That's so good. So Catherine, I feel like things are moving forward when it comes to work and money. I feel like you're learning and you're finding the right way to communicate in these arenas that will help move you forward. Ivan Morris, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. So you know what? I read the 8 of Cups. I read the 7 of Cups as the 8 of Cups earlier. And I'm keeping with the reading because if that's how I saw it, then that's what it is. But as we can see, this is the 8 of Cups. So I apologize for that, but I'm still sticking with the reading. It was Christina who had the 8 of Cups so many times. So you got it anyway. I gave it to you even though the deck didn't. Happens. When we play with these decks. Okay. But here's the thing, Iva Morris. For you, there is so much here this week about embracing some kind of healing. It could be healings from something from the past. It could be more current. But it's about healing from some way where you had to walk away from something. Or where someone walked away from you. And maybe something like that is happening right now, but it's all about healing. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here's LP's list. I swear to goodness, I'm going to start coming on here with special sessions of pop culture content because I'm so into it. And I think we would have an audience. Here's LP saying, okay, Nicki Minaj, meh. Taylor Swift, yes. Britney Spears. I was a morning show radio girl when she was at her height, so I've had a lot to do. Yeah, like I've dealt with Britney Spears a lot. Christina Aguilera, can't argue with that voice. Miley, I love Miley. Tina Turner, can't argue with that. Ozzy, really? Okay, yeah, good. Billie Eilish? Yeah, I'm good with all of that. Right. Wendy would love pop culture content. Yeah, after StaarCon, we're going to talk about getting that going. Just because I was in radio for so long, I actually can talk about it. And my tastes are wide and varied. So that could be fun. Anyway, I'm still looking for my next question. Give me a minute. Oh, it's Mariana. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Mariana Ivanisevic. I know I didn't pronounce that correctly, but I gave it a good try. To wrap up your week, the Two of Pentacles reversed. This week, it feels like day late, dollar short. It really feels like this week you have not had what you need. But don't worry, just keep going. Things will improve, but you got to be really careful about your resources right now. Time, money, energy, be careful. All righty, Wendy M. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Wendy will be presenting at StaarCon 5. She is also a sponsor. You may know her as Black Moon Tarot and Sorcery. All right, Knight of Swords on Monday. Two of Wands reversed today. So it's like, I know where we got to go. We're going. Oh, no, we're not. Some things may have not gone as planned this week. You may need to rethink things and rework things. Be willing to do that. That's okay. You can always, in the face of new information, you can always change course a little bit. Vaishali, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Star, this has been stalking us just a wee bit today, and I'm glad. Because Vaishali, I think something happened this week that was satisfying, good, and healing for you. And I think this healing energy is with you, and that's a great thing. Lisa E., it's so good to see you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Lisa E., you're up next. Claire C., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. Thanks for making the kitty jump with a super chat. Thank you for your contribution to the Friday Frosty Beverage Fund. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Wendy, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so, Lisa E., here we go. Lisa E., Six of Cups. I think this week you did some good sort of digging into your own authentic self and finding your authentic nature. And I think you may have been reminded of something from the past that was important for you to remember. Jenna, you have the Five of Pentacles. Something may have happened this week that was not to your liking or that has made you feel sad. Remember, there are still good things, but do what you have to do to hold space and to heal. All righty. Hey, Medium That Rocks, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Looking forward to seeing you at StaarCon. Medium That Rocks is Kimberly Shore. She will be presenting at StaarCon. Can't wait. And I will remind everyone who's coming to StaarCon that we do have the in-person. There is a cosplay opportunity. We're doing cosplay Saturday evening, and the Bardic Circle, which is like a talent show. So bring your talent, no matter how silly. And Martha Vink, I'm thinking about the things we used to do for talent show night at summer camp. And just wondering, is there a thing? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Medium That Rocks. You started with the Ace of Cups reversed. And now the Five of Wands. I mean, this is objectively a difficult time. You will look back at this time in your life as a difficult time, but you will also look back at it as a very necessary time. And the thing that I like about the Five of Wands The thing that I like about the Five of Wands is as compared to the Five of Swords, like the Five of Swords is a battle. The Five of Wands has some creative conflict to it. So there is something coming out of this that's going to be good. This is a cauldron. It's a pressure cooker. It is something that is simmering, and it feels like conflict, Kimmy. And it is, but what comes out of it will be good. So this is hard, but necessary, and is creating good things. There it is. All right. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Four of Swords, I wonder if you're feeling tired this week or if you've just had a week of not doing too much. And maybe that's exactly what you need. You know, this can be a card of healing and recovery. And maybe that's been the necessary thing this week. Okay, hang on one second. Jeannie, I see you. You are not too late, my friend. Okay. Okay, where are we? We did Lisa E. We did Medium That Rocks. We did Baby Cakes. Mix you are. Yes, I did get to you. Very good. And Michelle F. is up next. It's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Here's a wrap-up card for you. The Lovers reversed. This week, I think you might have had some people around you that you really could not get away from fast enough. It also might be that you're making choices about, yes, I want to do this. No, I don't want to do this. Yes, this will work. No, this won't work. Might be like that too. It is important to make those choices. It does not always feel good, but it is necessary. So, well done. Okay. Scrolling through. And thank you, Wendy. Reminds you to like the video. Okay. Here we go. Claire C., so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thank you for the Friday Frosty Beverage Fund. We appreciate you. And we have people in for the pop culture content. So yeah, we'll, I am a godmother. I can do whatever I want. All right. Claire, you had the Nine of Cups on Monday. And now the Eight of Cups reversed. So Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups reversed. There's this sense of committing to stay happy and in your happy bubble no matter what. And that is the right thing to do. Well done. And again, thank you so much for your generosity. Jeannie Mnuchin. And Jeannie, I can see you're the last one. So if you're not Jeannie Mnuchin and you have not received your reading, then I skipped you. Let me know. And if you're here and you have not made your request, it's last call for readings, y'all. Okay. Alrighty. Jeannie, Monday was the Sun. And Jeannie, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Monday was the Sun, and now the Two of Pentacles reversed, which has been stalking us a little bit today. I feel like you're on the right path. You're doing all the right stuff, but it's so, like, it takes so much time. It brings so little money. Like, the resources feel all messed up, and it feels weird. but I feel like you got to keep going with it, and it'll sort itself out. Keep going. All right, my friends, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you're local, come see me at the library tomorrow at 1. No Saturday Psychic Sampler tomorrow. Oh, Kay Talks, good to see you. How are you doing? Here's a card for you. Oh, look at you with your 3 little birds. Kay Talks, 3 of Cups. This week, yeah, baby coming any day, right? And here, don't you worry about a thing. Every little thing's going to be okay. We were talking earlier today about how this card reminds us of that Bob Marley song, and it came up for you. And perfect, given that you're at full term, which is 3 sets of 3 months. So best of luck. Keep us posted. All right. My friends, I appreciate you so much. I am available for readings all the way up to StaarCon throughout the holiday season. There is a link to book. Make sure you do. Okay, Talks. Yes, and my husband is Jamaican and we'll be a family of 3. So the Bob Marley card was just perfect with, being the 3 of Cups as well. That is fabulous. Fabulous, Pat, fabulous. All right, my friends, book your reading. Get your StaarCon ticket. I'll see you soon. Wendy, Bob Marley was singing that in my head as soon as you pulled it. So good. I appreciate all of you so much. Take really good care.